Live from Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boo? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Crush, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He's the league leader for a reason, and he just added another reminder for anyone who forgot. His 12th of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singing.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And at first, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
The throw to second is offline.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Manzardo settles underneath it, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs in the inning. Now here's Nolan Jones. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Jackson. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Now it's going to be Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. This one in the air, center field. Line drive, Adam in center field. Doesn't go deep this time. You could almost hear the crowd holding its breath, though. So they're all loaded up. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, could be 2. The flip to second. And they'll just get the 1. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No, the league's home run leader has added to his total again today, Boog. I got my popcorn ready. You want some?
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him. Seriously, what can't this guy do? Leads the league in homers and has already gone yard multiple times today, Boog. It's like watching a shark circle the boat. He knows he's going to eat.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch. Now at the plate, Jackson. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever.
And that one hammered, carrying well. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Man at first, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, Boog, yet another standout game from him. Quick hands, great balance in the box. You can tell he puts a lot of work in, and it's paying off.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
First and second, 1 out. Here comes Max Muncy. Line drive, base hit right field. Here's Ohtani.
On the bag.
Safe. It's 4-0.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Take your bait.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Jackson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Well, folks, if you're just tuning in, no, this isn't a rerun of the last game. This guy's in the zone up there. He's scary good right now.
Hard liner. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. 7th inning. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Chase DeLauter. 0-2 now. Bouncer to second. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Jackson, the next to hit.
Last game, he couldn't miss. Today, same story, different chapter. Honestly, Boog, they should just walk this guy.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one. And he's just so locked in with this swing. And he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
This one ends 7-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. On the first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one is absolutely belted. And off the base of the wall. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And at second, he's trying for third.
Get down.
No throw, he steals third easily. And a 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
There's the strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
And Freddie takes the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that one is in for a strike. High in the air, out to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now here's Nolan Jones. And the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Throws it away. Throw gets by him at second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared.
Runner breaks for third.
Go,
in
go,
the
go,
dirt,
slide.
and he steals third without a throw. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Tap back to the mound. Off balance throw in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a ground ball. Jackson. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Up next for Cleveland.
Two aboard with
Now
one out.
batting, the
Jackson
second baseman,
steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Liner,
Find the ball,
base
find the
hit.
ball, find the ball.
Here comes Pages around third. Safe. It's 11-4. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here comes Max Muncy. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They get the out on Muncy.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. These fans get to see their team at home for the first time this season, Singy, and they want to help create a spark for their squad.
Well, clearly there's no place like home, Boog. A few road games didn't go their way to start the season, but they're at home now looking to right.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson getting ready to hit. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. He tries to get back and save. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Yamamoto in his third season, 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ripped on a line to center. And that's the third out. Dodgers down. First and second, no outs. Brady House now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Base hit. Coming home. He will score. Three-run game. It's 5-2. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. Back in Washington, D.C., top of inning number 7, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Back!
Henry checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go again. Pitch outside.
Down.
Throw to third. Save. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Payoff pitch to the right side. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. One down. And now C.J. Abrams. Right side, hard hit. And he'll be safe at first. Back here in Nationals Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Jackson digs in now. Slice to right. Cruz takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. And they cut the lead. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. Digging in, Jackson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here. His 17th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour, and the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens, and every couple of years somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Tosses across the first. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Ripped on a line to center. Line drive, Adam in center field. And if you're in the opposing dugout, that's a sigh of relief. He's been a nightmare at the plate.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak.
Dig hard, dig hard,
Shot
dig
into
hard.
the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score is the runner from third, and they now lead by 9. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
He's trying for third. For strike 3. Throw to third. Save.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
So 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. Now here's a flare off the bat. Nice grab. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boog. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boo. But we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
12-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
One down. Jackson digs in now.
Number 13.
That smash towards center. Hassel on the move. And there are 2 outs. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He circles the bases. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Up next,
so runners at the corners, nobody out. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Muncy over to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1. Back here in Nationals Park. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jackson. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving.
Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Runner takes off, and ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Muncy digs in. 2-2. Runners on the move. In the dirt.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on a run like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker. 2 on, 1 out. That one almost got him. Ball to strike. Hit on the ground softly to short. Abrams throws to first in time, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, safe. And that's his third hit.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
Runner takes off for third.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call a timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
That misses. 3-1 now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 3-1. And ball 4 to a ball.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here comes Max Muncy. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Chaparro over to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis.
The Nats down to their final strike. On the ground, right side, Jackson. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Our starter in this one, Max Scherzer. Siggy, he was impressive his last time out.
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Center, that's a base hit. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. On the ground right side. The throw to second. How about that double play? Back now in Toronto. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Runner on the go. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Max Muncy at the dish.
Back.
Quick toss to first, and he just got his hand in there.
Runner,
First offering, runner goes. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
I'll find it.
On the line, base hit. And he delivers once again. Yet another multi-hit game.
I would find a sweet spot right there.
And on base every time. Good speed. Comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. Runner on the go again.
Come on,
Pitch
Fly, get
misses
out.
inside. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
On the ground to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down. Jackson now at the plate.
This guy's just a baseball player. What a game and what a past couple of weeks. Man, he's been so hot.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That one felt good. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nice grab. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. So digging in, Jackson.
What can't he do at the plate, Boog? These stats are just crazy. Are we sure his bat is legit? And it's like magic.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boog, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it fly out there.
First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
The second baseman.
Here's the second
13.
baseman, Jackson. This one in the air, center field. Varsho in position. One down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases
Now
all
batting,
loaded
the
up.
second baseman,
Jackson
number
will hit
13.
next. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. It's gone. Grand slam. His 21st of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 5-1.
Big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam, and that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. On the ground. Gloves it on the dive. Oh no, he threw it home. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. First and second and nobody out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
The 1-1. Right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I think of time management anytime a two-way player is in the game, especially when they're pitching. So much happens behind the scenes to get him ready for these starts.
One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Jackson launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. In the air to left center. Varsho gets under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. The 0-1. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jackson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the air. This one's well struck. And it is gone. Grand slam. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. A 4th spot on the board. It's 15-9.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 18-11.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
High-scoring ball game in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaffner. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And that one hammered, carrying well, gone. He muscles that one out of here. His 6th of the series, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. And the tying run is on base. Now here is Jackson. He's already homered in this game.
There you go.
On the
Turn
line,
two.
and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that is that. First and second, no outs. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground. There's one. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. And that's all they'll get. 2 outs. Bases full. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely they'll score 2. Swung on. Belted. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 9-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Jackson getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. And that will end the inning. 1 out man at first. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and they get the out.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And the final here today, 13-5. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next game of the week. Live from Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Gone! His 27th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But
he's trying for third. It bounces, and he's going for third. No advance, though.
You're going.
Now a relay to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. They trail by 1. It's 3-2. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Here's a big power threat. Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut it to the lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Jackson in the box now. Takes strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that is that. Dodgers. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson.
Second baseman, number 13.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. The batter now will be Will Smith. Garcia is just one strike away. On the ground to third.
Well, this was a pressure-packed finish. Tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Somehow he found a way to make his pitches, got his team out of the jam, got the win. Everybody's happy.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. My partner, Chris Singleton. It's the Texas. One down. And next for LA, Jackson.
Number 13.
This one in the air, center field. Carter under this one. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that chance handled. No throw, he's safe at first.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the fourth, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Jackson with another scorching run of play lately. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And gone! He'll take a jog around the bases. Home run number 30 on the year. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Bird. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
First baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
On the ground, right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh
One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The relay safe at the plate. Up by 2, it's 7-5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Man at second. Runner takes off. Pitch is low.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Bounces in, and he's sacked. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Berger takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Here is Jock Peterson.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Ripped, but it curls foul. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And the winning run is aboard with a double.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off for third.
Come on, Fly, get out.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
The 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off 8-7.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
And a final. Live from Dodger Stadium, it's a beautiful night for the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, we'll be back to get. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And next for LA, Jackson. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. His 6th of the series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. 8 straight games with a home run.
Don't tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. That's a base hit. And now to aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Young, 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 5th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. And he hits a ground ball right side. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Rangers.
1 out. Runner at second. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center. Carter moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next.
Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday Night Showcase is a close one. Bottom of the 7th, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 7-6. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
So 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Here's a 1-2. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and the lefty reliever does his job. Digging in,
now
Jackson. Golden opportunity right here. That's ripped into
dig hard.
And it's into the gap. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first. In there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. 3-0 down. And ball 4 to aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Ball, that's in.
Two on, 1 out. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 11-6.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
And a final score of 12-6. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Jon Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
First pitch. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 13.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 34th of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
I think of time management anytime a two-way player is in the game, especially when they're pitching. So much happens behind the scenes to get him ready for these starts.
Lindor to second, there's 1. On to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And that one hammered. Robert going back. Out of here.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
First and second and nobody out. Now it's the power speed combo. Jackson. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Soto racing over to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. To the right side, Jackson. And he'll be safe at first. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. Another comes in to score, and it's now 10-2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the air, left field. Soto has a beat on it, and that'll do it.
Offensive explosion today for these players that gave up a few runs, but they have more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm Jon Sciambi saying so long. Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm Jon Sciambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
right, we'll be back. So digging in, Jackson.
The second baseman, number 13.
In the air, right field. Taylor should have this one. And there's one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So 2 down, Jackson getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they boost their lead. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. Hit on the ground to the right side. Jackson. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Back here in L.A., Jackson steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. Mets go down quickly. They're down 7-1. So 2 down. Next to hit, Jackson. He's a guy who does it all. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
So a man at first. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Well struck left field. Carrying well. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. He's put on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Live from Dodger Stadium, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Blake Snell. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
So up next, Jackson, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Now there's a bullet down the line. Ohtani on at first, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 6th of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Jackson digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year.
Up next for the Mets.
One down. And next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Up the middle, Jackson. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jackson steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying, and it is out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Out towards right center field. Robert on the move. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
9-4, our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. Jackson will hit next.
The second baseman, number 13.
Jackson turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Right through there for a strike.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer.
living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boo. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Go. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he really slows the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is.
Runner breaks for third.
Come on,
Up the middle, Tovar fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one is absolutely belted.
Keep going.
That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 10-3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side. It scores through. Jackson around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe, and it's an 8-run lead.
Up next is Dodgers, the third baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game.
The second baseman.
So digging in, Jackson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Bunting for a hit, and that goes foul. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. The Dodgers out front here.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. It's the Los Angeles. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. The 2-run shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority.
To second, there's one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. So a man at first. Jackson now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're throws to first. That's one out in the bottom of the 2nd. So they're all loaded up. Jackson and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. 1 runs in. Now a 2nd crosses the plate, and they now lead by 9. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. There goes the runner. No question about this one. It's out of here. And Freddie goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Jackson getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Line drive,
pick it up.
And a man aboard.
Better way to square up on that ball.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to keep back.
Quick move to first. Jackson dives back in safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall.
Go.
Jackson around 3rd. Relay throw home. He will score. And the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Stepping in, Jackson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So digging in, Jackson. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. So up next, Jackson. That one leads to center and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Way to swing with that.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Get back.
Quick toss to first. Jackson back on a dive.
You know, what's interesting, Boog, is that games like this can be a little wonky for closers to come in and they don't have the adrenaline.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. To first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
So this one got a little out of hand. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
You